Hey guys, welcome to the Service Without Excuses podcast. I'm glad to be with you here. I'm actually in Arizona. I'm out of my uncle and aunt's house in it's called a town called Chandler, Arizona. If you listen to the podcast, we're sponsored by a company called Sotellus, and Sotellus is actually also located in Chandler. So I may actually get a chance to visit them a little bit while I'm here. So guys, I'm recording this while I'm on the road, so I don't have all my fancy studio stuff, but I don't really need that stuff in order to come with you or come to you and talk to you about some stuff. During the day, I've been able to get inspired by going to a bunch of different locations. If you're watching me on here on the podcast, you're going to see me while I'm no virtual background today, just the back of my uncle's office. So I get a little chance to just spend a little time with my family members, my cousins and stuff I haven't seen in a while. Got me kind of thinking a little bit. This is obviously a different marketplace than New Jersey, where I'm used to, but I've been all over the country. And this is my first time I got to really spend time in Maricopa County, Arizona. And Maricopa County is the fourth largest metro market in the United States. It's actually um, the greater Phoenix area, and Maricopa encompasses about 4.2. I'm sorry, let me take that back. About 4.4 million people in the county. So it's the fourth most populated county in the state. It encompasses Phoenix, Scottsdale, Tempe, um, where our common friend Joe Polish is at from Piranha Marketing and Rich Cleaner and Genius Network and all those other things. Joe's a brilliant guy. And it got me really thinking, do we really deliver the type of service our customers are looking for? I'm driving around with my relatives and I see a lot of marked trucks, well-uniformed technicians, and they really seem to have a lot going for them. I even drove by a plumbing and heating, I should say plumbing and heating. They don't really need that here, but plumbing and AC company, and they had everything very organized, very clean, very driven. And I thought to myself, does every service company represent it the exact same way as these folks do? Do people really present themselves? Do they show up in unmarked vehicles, which I saw a lot more in New York than I see in New Jersey? I get it. There's two sides to that. I always think you should have a marked truck no matter what. But I know in New York, you got a lot of challenges when it comes to the trucks being decaled, and then you can't drive on certain roads and stuff like that. But ultimately, you want to look professional when you're going to a customer's home. Long story short, I saw a lot of professionalism out here. From what I've seen, service companies. I even saw one of Joe Polish's companies that he taught marketing to in the past because I saw their truck go down the road and I saw the marketing message they were giving them. Do we always deliver the type of things our customers are looking for? I'm not talking about just products. Should we offer them all the services they're looking for? If they're happy with it, you offer 8 different services, you're probably pretty good. If you're offering one or two, maybe you want to diversify a little bit more. But this podcast is not actually about diversification. This podcast is in relation to, are we going the extra mile to give them a reason to actually buy from us? And the answer is pretty mixed. I see a lot of companies out there where they fly by the seat of their pants. They use a bunch of subcontractors, independent contractors, whatever you want to call it. They have unmarked vehicles. They got a big phone number, a big website out there, but they don't actually show up to the house in the same vehicle. They don't look the same. So I guess my thought on this whole thing is, are you giving your customers and clients a reason to want to buy from you, a reason to do business with you? Are you giving them that benefit that they're looking for? There's a lot of options out there and a lot of the same type of companies. So if you're a carpet cleaning company, there's going to be a ton of companies out there that are going to do the job right. If you're a plumbing company, same. Pest control company, same. And it got me thinking again while I was out here. I saw a lot of really clearly marked vehicles, a lot of technicians looking good. I'm not saying this example, I'm just seeing as I drive by on the highways and on the back roads and on the main roads that I saw a lot of professionalism that I don't always see. Are we giving our customers or clients that same type of service? Do they feel very comfortable when we're in their house? Are they worried what you're going to do? Are they worried, are you going to steal something from them? Are you going to take advantage of them? Are you going to just do them in the wrong way? Um, think about what you're doing with your business. Think about, is there a reason and a true benefit to what you offer people? And don't tell me we're good at what we do. Don't tell me we're honest. Don't tell me we're just reliable. Think about a message we're giving to them. I just sat on a conference the other day with it was Jay Abraham, ironically Joe Polish, Tony Robbins, and they had somebody in there that was talking about their HVAC company, and they were the highest priced and the best company in their area. And they said, we get top dollar, we pay our guys, we do background checks. Okay, so background checks are important. I won't fault to that. But is that enough? And the answer is no. Sure, they want you safe, but they expect everybody that gets sent to their home from any company is going to be safe to work in their house, is going to be an honest person, is not going to be a five-time felon, is not going to be something else. So that's not a determining factor because they figure everybody is going to send somebody safe into the house. So what's next? And you have to really make the list. And I made a list of six things. And when I got done the conference, 6 reasons people would want to do business with us. And it had very little to do, had nothing actually to do with background checks, because that's to me is accepted as knowing how to do the job you're doing. If you're a plumber, you got to know how to plumb. If you're an HVAC guy, you got to know how to work on air handlers and chillers and things like that. And ductwork, you have to know your job. But in the same breath, are you giving them another reason above that that's not just trustworthy? Nobody sends in a person that's not trustworthy unless they're the owner and they're just doing their own thing, and that's what you're getting. So what defines your company? Why would they want you? Why would they have any interest in hiring your company? Write down the 5 top reasons other than that they'd want to do it. That could be punctuality, that could be affordability, although I don't think that's a great one to do personally. I think it could be professionalism. I think it could be experienced. I think it could be family owned if it happens to be family owned. These are all benefits of why they want to do business with you, because they got a lot of options, guys. They got a lot of choices. You got to think about, why would they ever want to use you and your company? They got so many choices. And that's not going away, guys. It's growing. Ever since COVID, more people have gone in business than pretty much in my professional lifetime. Now, a lot of them, unfortunately, will not last. But let's be honest, a lot of them will. And as they grow and move and build their business, they may do it better because they don't have old dog's new trick syndrome. If you're not quite sure what that is, it's people that are used to the same way they do something. Somebody new comes along, has a different spin on it, has a little different perspective on it, maybe a little more professional, and they just shut you out, shut you down. They put you down like a wild boar in the jungle. All right. They don't need to be all this experience if they're going to be more professional, if they're going to give their customers a better service. I defy you to find a company that is the best at what they do, but complete jerks and successful. I defy you to see that. When the people in the field are complete jerks and your best, your business is going under. They would rather buy from somebody that's competent and nice. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of the Service Without Excuses podcast, sponsored by Sotellus. Go to sotellus.com/Rob Lyon. That's SOTELLUS.com/ROBLYON. You can take a test drive of them and sign up right now for their review management software. They're gracious enough to sponsor the podcast. We appreciate it. I'm actually in their backyard. I didn't come here to visit them, but you never know before I get done here. So, guys, enjoy it. I hope you're having a great week, and I hope you're being very successful and everything is going well for you. All right. Have a great day. Subscribe at robmlyon.com. You can sign up for our email list, and we'll send you all kinds of nice goodies out too as well. All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.